Today we are going to talk about homams. The first question is, why is the homam one of the most finest spiritual technique evolved by our rishis, and we can consider it as the top 10 meditation technique in the world. Now, many people think that homam is a ritual and it has not been connected to meditation. It is absolutely wrong. For example, somebody is doing a vipassana homam, vipassana meditation. They are sitting down and they are watching the breath. The amount of spiritual divine energy which will come from the divine vortex will be very, very limited across. But when a person sees clairvoyantly, the amount of homam energy which comes down into the Anta Karna is very huge. Now the question is, what is the Anta Karna? The Anta Karna is the spiritual cord which connects you to the God. It is like an Airtel server or a wire from the head, the energy wire from the head which connects you into the spiritual realm. Now, this is very small for normal people, but for very advanced beings of light, this is very, very big. And it is like a huge pillar of light. It is there as a person. So when you are doing homam, it will have multi-purpose. The first purpose is your aura and chakra gets cleaned. One of the cleaning mechanism in the world is using fire. For example, you take gold and it is very dross. Now it is melted in the fire and then of course it is transformed. Water and fire has tremendous amount of purifying effect. So in a homam, the fire actually cleanses the chakras. Now for example, you have a way to see the subtle body. The subtle body has aura and the chakra. The aura and the chakra can be seen by using energy technique like Krillin photography or aura machine or like that. Now, when you are chanting and offering the fire oblation into the fire, or what they call it as ahuti, when you do it across, what happens is it tends to cleanse all the 7 chakras. The Mooladhara, the Swadhisthana, the Manipuraha, Anataha, Vishuddhi, Agnya, and the Sahasrara chakra tends to get purified very, very fast. That is why many people feel when the gross energy is leaving them, they feel literally tired. They feel literally exhausted after doing the homa. Now, to come back to the normal after doing the homam, it will take 1.5 hours period of time, but you will be feeling a sense of freshness will be there after doing the homam, though you are mentally a little exhausted across. So the first thing is, now do not confuse saying the homam is not a meditation technique. Homam itself is a meditation technique. It is one of the very, very fast way to bring results into your aura and chakra. From the Brahman, the vortex of divine light comes into your Sahasrara chakra and then it gets transformed into all the 7 chakras. And the aura expands, the dross energy is transformed That is the power of the Homa. That is why I gave you the comparison right at the start. The Vipassana, if you do the Homam, the Antakarna, of course, will become big because you are doing a meditation on the divine light and you are doing the meditation on the breath part of it, which opens ultimately the astral connection about it. All meditation technique can open the Antakarna, and the pouring of the divine light will happen into the soul cord, or what we call it as the Antakarna. The problem with many people is they do not have a measuring circuit. Now you are doing money in stocks, you are doing money in house, you have a measurement called money meter. But in spiritual realm, it's only the feel good factor which is taken into account. So therefore, if you are clairvoyant, if you are very psychic, your third eye is open, you are able to see the dimensional impact more than the gross body. What happens is you will see the Antakarna expanding very fast, and the amount of divine light which is coming is very huge, and the aura and the chakra spinning faster, and also the aura and the chakra becoming big. Now that is the impact of the Homam, which probably in the time period, for example, somebody is doing half an hour Homam, somebody has to produce that impact in Vipassana or some other visualization meditation technique which people teach about. It will take more than 5-6 hours to do this particular thing. So please understand, this is the impact of the Homam, which is not normally seen by people, because many people are not very clairvoyant. Their third eye is not open. They are not able to see the subtle body. So the impact, the speed at which a fire ritual or a Homa will produce the impact on the energy body and in the aura and chakra is so huge and so fast that it would probably require very less time than the normal one. That is why they have Homa for Bhagavad Gita, they have Homa for Purusha Sukta, they have Homa for almost everything in life. So please understand that the Homam is a very, very powerful meditation technique invented by the great rishis. I would still call it as one of the top techniques in the world itself of spirituality. So the point is, if you want growth, if you want soul growth, you want to clear your drossness of karma, you want to be free of ignorance, then the fire worship is one of the best way to produce spiritual evolution. You would be able to generate spiritual currency. Now these days you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, all that thing like that. Your spiritual currency, your value will go up when you do Homam. So many people don't know the physical, the energy component of the Homam. They know the physical component of the Homam. They feel tired, exhausted, little happy, peaceful. The first and the foremost important thing on the energy realm is what I talked to you, where there is a huge amount of divine light which gets poured across. The second aspect of the Homam is it also clears the karma, makes the aura and the chakra bigger. The chakra spins faster into your subtle body. Now, what are the other impact of the Homam? The first and the foremost thing is you stop thinking. Now, many people find it very difficult to stop thinking when they do any kind of meditation activity. But in the Homam, you will be able to stop thinking immediately or within few ahutis. As you pour the ghee into the fire, there is a tremendous amount of transformation in the mind level. Many people become calm, their breathing increases, it becomes what you call it as belly breathing. They come into a zone. Their five senses become very strong. They are able to hear a subtle sound. They are able to, their eyes get cleansed across, and it's a kind of a transformative effect can be seen when you are doing the homam. That is why the homam is considered as one of the most celebrated spiritual technique in the world, which many people have not understood. So the point is, now do you want to do homam? Do you want to do what you call different kinds of homam? Do you want to learn about different kinds of homam? Then you connect into this thing. You will be able to get quality videos which are high in content. Now many people think spirituality means giving discourse and not talking about the technical aspect of life. No, spirituality can be talked about technical aspect, because then only people will understand the subtleness, the depth and the vastness of the Hindu spirituality. So please understand, the homam cleanses your aura and chakra. It forces you to think. It opens your heart chakra. You feel lot pleasant. You are able to absorb more prana from the atmosphere. You also absorb the divine light. And there is a sense of peacefulness and calmness after you do the homam. And your five senses get cleansed across. You also feel happy and pleasant into your life across. So that is the multi-dimensional impact of the homam. Now many people, when they do a homam, if you ask my auntie, I'll ask her, why do you think we should go do homam? She says the smoke is very good. It is like it has some Ayurvedic impact because we burn many herbs. Now people have not developed the psychic sensitivity to see the energy dimension, what I am talking, but also the physical dimension part of it, where the aura gets cleansed, the chakra gets cleansed, and the karma gets cleansed, and you go into another level. So we will be talking about the homam and the homam aspects, which will be very, very helpful to you if you are a person who is very interested in about homam. Thank you.